Lindsay ordered to pay Bryan Abasolo huge settlement. January 9, 2025. Hello, Bachelor Nation news fans. Welcome back to the channel. Bachelorette Lindsay is finally a legally single woman. It's been a long year of back and forth between her and now ex-husband Bryan Abasolo. He is the one who filed for divorce and listed their official date of separation as New Year's Eve 2023. Now, with their divorce negotiations finally settled and it's legally complete, Lindsay will be dishing out a huge settlement to Bryan. What are the details of their divorce? Keep reading to find out more. Lindsay court ordered to pay large sum to Bryan Abasolo. Former Bachelorette Lindsay has been ordered by the courts to pay her ex-husband Bryan Abasolo a rather large amount of money. People shared all the details included in their final divorce decree. When Bryan first filed for the divorce, their situation was very different. He continued to live at their home, claiming he could not afford the current lifestyle they were living. Since he was claiming she made much more than him, he was also demanding a very high amount for monthly spousal support. Initially, Abasolo wanted not only spousal support, but more than $75,000 to pay for his legal fees. He reported only $16,000 a year income as a chiropractor. Lindsay fired back at him, saying he would make more than that working at McDonald's. Still, his demands continued, and in July, a judge granted him temporary spousal support in the amount of $13,257. This came after he asked for $16,275 a month, claiming his monthly income was just $1,341. Now, everything is finalized and the monthly payments have ceased, with both agreeing to no more spousal support. However, Lindsay was ordered to pay Abasolo a $500,000 equalization payment. She had already paid him $39,771 in spousal support this year, so her remaining balance is $460,229. Not only was she ordered to pay this large amount, but she has to pay half of it by January 17. The remaining half has to be paid by January 7, 2026. What else was in the divorce settlement? Lindsay and Bryan Abasolo did split their property in their messy divorce. He was awarded their 2021 Honda Accord, while Lindsay got to keep the 2023 Porsche Macan. She will also keep her engagement ring from the Bachelorette, along with her wedding band. Bryan was also given the condo in Miami, while Rachel is keeping their Los Angeles home. She was also allowed to keep some artwork they had. What do you think about the final divorce settlement they agreed on? Stay tuned for more updates. In today's video, we're diving into the latest and most shocking update involving former Bachelorette Lindsay and her now ex-husband Bryan Abasolo. After a year of legal battles, emotional ups and downs, and intense negotiations, Lindsay is officially a legally single woman. However, her newly single status comes with a hefty price tag. Lindsay has been ordered by the court to pay Bryan Abasolo a significant settlement, and we've got all the juicy details for you right here. Grab a snack and settle in, because this story is loaded with drama, legal twists, and surprising revelations. Lindsay court ordered to pay large sum to Bryan Abasolo. Former Bachelorette Lindsay has been making headlines ever since Bryan Abasolo filed for divorce. Fans were stunned when the seemingly perfect couple announced their split, but now the details of their divorce have shed light on just how complicated their relationship had become behind the scenes. According to court documents, Rachel has been ordered to pay Bryan a staggering $500,000 as part of their divorce settlement. But how did things get to this point? Let's rewind and unpack the key moments leading up to this massive settlement. A timeline of their divorce drama. It all started on New Year's Eve 2023, the official date of separation listed in Bryan's divorce filing. While fans were ringing in the new year with hopes and resolutions, Rachel and Bryan were calling it quits on their marriage. Bryan cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split, but insiders claim financial disputes were at the heart of their problems. Initially, Bryan continued living in their shared home, arguing that he couldn't afford to move out or maintain the lifestyle they had built together. This claim became the foundation of his demand for spousal support. Bryan's legal team argued that Rachel, a successful attorney, media personality, and author, made significantly more money than him and should, therefore, provide financial support. The spousal support battle. When Bryan's request for spousal support hit the courts, it was met with fierce resistance from Rachel. Bryan claimed he earned a modest $16,000 annually as a chiropractor, a figure Rachel's team openly challenged. In a heated legal exchange, Rachel's lawyers pointed out that Bryan could make more working at McDonald's, an argument that reportedly struck a nerve. Despite Rachel's objections, a judge sided with Bryan in July 2024, granting him temporary spousal support. Rachel was ordered to pay $13,257 per month. This was a significant victory for Bryan, who had initially requested $16,275 monthly to cover his expenses. By the end of the year, Rachel had paid a total of $39,771 in spousal support, but both parties ultimately agreed to end the monthly payments as part of their finalized settlement. The final settlement, $500,000 equalization payment. With the divorce finalized, the court ruled that Rachel must make a one-time equalization payment of $500,000 to Bryan. This payment is intended to compensate Bryan for the financial disparity between them and ensure a fair division of their marital assets. Rachel has been given a tight timeline to fulfill this obligation. She must pay half of the settlement, $250,000, by January 17, 2025, just 8 days from now. The remaining half is due exactly 1 year later, on January 7, 2026. For Rachel, this ruling marks the end of a challenging chapter in her life. However, fans have mixed reactions to the settlement, with many questioning whether Bryan's demands were justified. Division of assets. Who got what? Aside from the equalization payment, Rachel and Bryan also divided their marital assets. Let's break it down. Bryan Abasolo awarded their 2021 Honda Accord. Retained ownership of their condo in Miami. Rachel Lindsay kept their 2023 Porsche Macan. Maintained ownership of their Los Angeles home. Retained sentimental items, including her engagement ring from the Bachelorette and her wedding band. Took possession of several pieces of artwork. The division of property seems relatively straightforward, but fans can't help but speculate about the behind-the-scenes negotiations that led to this outcome. What led to the divorce? While the couple initially seemed like a match made in reality TV heaven, cracks began to show in their relationship over the years. Sources close to the pair claim that their differing career paths and financial disagreements created tension. Rachel's rise to fame as a media personality, coupled with her successful legal career, reportedly caused a power imbalance in their marriage. Bryan, on the other hand, struggled to achieve the same level of professional success. Insiders also suggest that the couple's move to Los Angeles was a turning point. Rachel thrived in the city's fast-paced environment, while Bryan reportedly felt out of place and disconnected. These underlying issues eventually reached a breaking point, leading to their separation and subsequent divorce. Fan reactions to the settlement. The Bachelor Nation fandom has been vocal about the divorce settlement, with opinions divided on social media. Some fans sympathize with Rachel, arguing that Bryan's demands were excessive and opportunistic. Others believe the settlement is fair, considering the financial disparity between the two. Here are some reactions from fans. Rachel worked hard to build her career, and it's unfair that she has to pay such a huge amount. Bryan should have been more self-reliant. This is what happens when you marry someone who's not on the same page financially. I feel for Rachel, but the court's decision seems fair. Bryan deserved the settlement. Rachel's career took off because of the Bachelorette, and he was part of that journey. Rachel Lindsay's next chapter. Despite the financial setback, Rachel Lindsay is determined to move forward. In recent interviews, she's expressed gratitude for the lessons learned from her marriage and divorce. Rachel has also hinted at exciting new projects, including a potential return to television and an upcoming book that delves into her personal and professional journey. As for her love life, Rachel is taking things slow. She's focused on self-care, spending time with close friends and family, and rediscovering her passions. Bryan Abasolo's future plans. Bryan, too, is starting a new chapter. Sources say he plans to use his share of the settlement to expand his chiropractic practice and invest in new ventures. He's also been spotted enjoying the Miami lifestyle, often sharing updates with fans on social media. While Bryan has remained relatively private about his post-divorce life, insiders suggest he's eager to rebuild and move forward. What do you think? So, Bachelor Nation, what are your thoughts on Rachel Lindsay and Bryan Abasolo's divorce settlement? Do you think the court's decision was fair, or do you believe Rachel got the short end of the stick? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thank you for tuning in to Bachelor Nation News. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay tuned for more breaking news, drama, and updates from your favorite Bachelor Nation stars. Until next time, take care and keep the conversation going in the comments. We'll see you soon.